Hey there, welcome to this back pain stretch video. So if you're suffering from any kind of tension, tightness, even pain along the upper, middle, or lower back, these stretches are going to help you not only strengthen the muscles of the back, but also lengthen them to create more ease and flexibility. If we haven't met, my name's Frances Eve, and I've created Holistretch to help you feel good and free in your body. So we're going to start sitting on the mat, and I want you to start with the rounding of the spine. So how do you do that? You want to contract the abdominals, so you're squeezing the core muscles, and then leaning back to round the spine. Keep your arms straight in front of you as a guide. And leaning back just a few times to start to warm up the abdominals and the back. After you've done about 5 of those, then go ahead and lay on the mat and gently draw your knees in towards the chest for about 10 long, deep breaths. Give yourself some full inhales, expanding the ribs, and some full exhales, letting them come back down. You want to oxygenate the muscles in the spine and elongate the vertebra. And if it feels good to you, you can rock your knees from side to side, getting the quadratus lumborum and the erector spinae. Fully allowing your body to relax here. Start to notice if you feel different parts of your back relax. If you can feel more of the ground on certain parts of your back than other parts. And just relax in here. When you've done 10, go ahead and bring the feet down on the mat, and we're going to do some pelvic tilts. So this is really, really good, especially for tightness around the coccyx or the very low back. So what you want to do is you're just going to tilt your pelvis by contracting the core muscles, so the lower abdominal muscles, and squeezing up so that just your pelvis begins to lift up, and then you'll relax back down. So you want to do about 10 of these, squeezing up and relaxing down. So when you're squeezing the muscles on the opposite side of the low back, meaning your abdominal region, the muscles in the back begin to relax and to stretch. And when you're done with that, pull in your right knee. And breathe into the right knee. Stretching the side of the low back. And then go ahead and bring that right foot across the left knee to pull it in a figure 4. This is amazing for the hips, and oftentimes when we suffer from low back pain, it's due to the tension in the gluteus minimus. And drop that, and we'll pull in the right knee or the left knee, depending on what side you did. And draw it in and breathe into that knee. Sometimes the simplest movement can have the greatest impact. Just pulling the knees in can really give you such a deep back stretch. When you're done with that, just go ahead and draw the foot onto the knee and draw it in a figure 4. And then go ahead and launch yourself up. So this could look like a roll. You can take a few rolls to lift yourself up. And we're going to make our way to hands and knees. So when you get to your hands and knees, we're going to start to open up the upper back. So just go ahead and straighten the arms and sit back in a child's pose. What you want to do now is lift yourself up by contracting the arms and then pulling back down. So this is actually an amazing stretch for the lats. And the lats are right under your armpits and your upper back. So when you stretch the lats, it helps you stretch your upper back. What you want to do is do this about 10 times. You want to pull forward with the arms and then keep the arms contracted, namely your triceps and your delts, and then pulling back with the hips. You should feel the stretch in your arms and your lats. Inhale coming up and then exhale pulling back down. On your last one, just go ahead and hold child's pose and take some deep breaths in here. Feeling the upper back begin to release. And allowing the low back to curl down under and stretch. All right, next we're doing thread the needles. So this is amazing to do for a stretch right behind the scapula. Just slide the right arm underneath the left and will give yourself an amazing spinal twist. This is one of my favorite stretches by far. It's so nice for the upper back. And from here, if you like, you can lift up the left arm. This gives you a little deeper of a twist. So you can rest the hand on your hip, or you can see if you can reach the arm up to the sky. If that's a challenge, just keep your arm down and remain in the thread the needle pose. You want this to feel good and not forced. And one more angle you can do is straightening the arm right over the head. This gives you a really nice lat stretch as well. And on your last breath, go ahead and switch. So you're going to slide the left arm underneath the right. Breathe into the upper back here as you feel the twist. And then as you feel so inclined, you can bring the right hand, either leave it where it is, bring it to the hip, or lift it up to the sky. And then again, if you would like to get a deeper stretch for the lat, you can bring that straight arm just over your head. And make your way back up. We're going to come into a modified downward dog. So that just means that you want to make a downward dog position with the legs bent. So keeping the legs bent, we're going to keep the arms straight, and then just do a few bending the knees and straightening them. We're just working our way up into the shoulders, and this is great for strengthening as well as lengthening. When you've done a couple of those, walk your feet up to your hands and hang down. I want to acknowledge you right now for joining me in this stretch, this back stretch. If you're ever suffering from back tension, tightness, or pain, these stretches will be very beneficial for you to do, especially over the course of a while and being consistent. It has been super fun to make this video for you. If there's any other kind of stretches that you would like to work on, definitely let me know in the comments. I like to end my stretches with happy baby, so you can make your way to happy baby. Just lay on your back and bring the knees up towards the armpits as you hold on to the outer feet. This one is so amazing for the low back and the mid back. So we started stretching the low back, then we moved to the upper back, and now we're just going to do a few for the mid back, which is the happy baby, and then some spinal twists. On these twists, as you drop the knees to one side, you have the option of going even deeper by crossing your legs. So if your knees are dropped to the right, you can cross the left leg over the right to give yourself a deeper twist. So that's a little secret if you haven't tried that one before. Today I also created a video for back strengthening. So if you have a lot of chronic back pain or you just feel kind of weak, I created a little routine that you can do. It's only about 10 minutes, and you can do the routine to strengthen your back muscles. So look out for that video. I'll be posting that one soon as well. Keep your stretching routine going. Keep on taking care of yourself and loving yourself. And have a beautiful day. Take care.